What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we began our exploration through Kanashiro's palace yet again. We've managed to make it pretty deep into the palace. And, well, there's not really too much left. There's the innermost vault, as well as the boss right over there, that we still have to get through. In this episode, we are going to go ahead and take on just that. Before we do so, we do have this area that we didn't go down. Because there's still different things that are down here, as well as I believe there is a chest that is down this way too. There's all that to get through, and unfortunately these enemies are not... I can't just auto-kill them at this point. You coming back? Yeah, he's coming back. I could just race up to him and see if that would work. Or I could get caught. I'm just gonna take the easy route. And just do this.
Show me your true form. Alright. I could have handled that myself.
Actually, I'm wondering, is there a chest down this route this time around? Nope. I guess there was no chest down this one. Alright, well that kind of sucks. I mean, there's this giant pile of money that's just kind of sitting here. Not really doing much of anything. But at any rate, we've gotten through everything. I could probably use some healing because of some cross slashes that I've been doing. And let's go and find us a mid-boss.
Now then.
So let's go.
Let's keep this up.
Huh. Even has a different voice clip for when it's just a status ailment, or status move. Well, anyway, dodge physical. Yeah, I guess I can get rid of Torukaja for that.
I've awakened to a new
An energy shower. Nice. Alright, so thankfully the mid-boss wasn't really all that big of a deal. Status ailments. Status ailments in this palace really help a lot. Like, even a lot more so than a lot of the later palaces. This one in particular, it is super good to try to just hit any and all enemies with status ailments. So if you're having trouble with Kanashiro's bank, maybe try using a Dorma or a Palumpa. Alright, so the thing with this is the same as it was before.
What?
It's the same pin mechanic.
Indeed.
Okay, so 0, 1, 0, 2.
Agreed.
Okay, so simple enough. 0, 1, 0, 2. 0, 1, 0, 2. Ta-da! Okay, we've already seen all this. Blah, 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 blah.
That aside.
Okay, so now it's just a matter of finding the rest of the pins. And unfortunately, the evolved areas are also a bit different than how they were in the original game. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Just constantly use third eye. Avoid the Orthrus until I can ambush it.
Okay. I can feel it.
They were nothing.
And with that,
Oh,
still gotta just be on the lookout. And again, just kind of jump back and forth. That'll work.
Show me your true form. Easier than
All
cleaning my
right.
brush.
And all I gotta do is get that, and then open up the door.
I'll reveal
Just
your
try to
true
ambush you.
All right.
Kind of froze up on my words there, because it's like,
That's all it
wait,
takes for
what
me?
the hell? Okay, so anyway, first off, we have a chest here, which has a bead. Very nice. We have this, as well as a lot of traffic coming to this terminal. Alright, so decided to just kind of skip the rest of that. Just because not really a whole lot else. I mean, it's just a continuation of what we already know, in which we need to go and find all that we need for these terminals. Okay, Reap, which I believe is similar to the one that we had before. Though I do not believe we have the necessary things for that. Let's go ahead and just explore around a little bit. And I guess I'll show off the exploration just because I really don't think that these layouts are the same as they were in the
I'll
original
reveal your true
game.
form. Okay.
they were too weak to bother
That's
with.
I'll reveal your true form.
accidentally go and ambush you.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a loss for words in some of
That
these
was a little
cases.
Too easy.
Alright, so first off, Piggy. E is 9, A is 3.
Nice.
Okay, so that one wasn't really too bad. And I do have to make sure that I have all of these. It's in the order. So do we have everything? R, E, A, P. Yes. Okay. So at this point, we just need to backtrack, as well as head on over to this little route, where there's not really much we can do. I think we can jump over that, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a treasure chest.
With a treasure chest up here. Just has a model gun. So transmutation stuff. Okay, so back up over this way. And go ahead and enter it here. Let me go ahead and check to see what it is. 0931.
Yes.
And that opens the way. Blah, 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 blah.
Let's go.
Okay, go ahead and explore some more. Because I want to make sure that I have everything here. This is locked. So I'm going to see what I can do about finding my way through that. And it's pretty much on the opposite side of where we got the piggy thing. So convenient shortcuts, that way you don't have to run all the way back like I did. We also get this with the tin clasp. Alright. So then we just scoot our way across these areas. Unfortunately, no real way to get rid of those cameras. And we can progress onwards.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we head on over to the next vault area. Alright, so this one, how is the layout different this time?
Treasure chest spotted.
Ah,
Must be something good inside.
all of these. The electrical
I'll reveal your true
fields.
form. Okay.
Alright, so how to get on through this way? Well, first, we should make sure to get rid of this
Show me your true
Orthrus.
form. Okay. I could have handled that myself.
With that, just kind of go through the middle there. And now we're basically back to where we started. Alright, well, we can head up here, climb up here. That allows us to just jump down.
I can feel it.
We can get up this way.
Joker, there's a chest.
Okay. So that allows us to break this electrical box. Granting us free passage down that way. And now we have a brand new type of door here.
Hey, look at this.
I see.
What do you want to do?
So one, that's really messed up that you'd have to pay to get to where your shift is. But this is also an interesting mini mechanic within these vault areas. So there are a few of these golden vaults where we'll have to pay a certain amount of money to pass through. However, this is just basically a shortcut. So if you have an extra 10,000 yen, which would actually be a decent chunk of money for this part of the game, you can just save it by just exploring around anyway. It's not really that big of a deal, and again, there's no real reason to do so. So there's always a way around that. You never have to actually pay that amount. That's mostly there just in case you want to, like, say, shortcut your way through. And you have the extra cash to spare.
Oh.
But anyway, we have a lock chest right here. What did Santa Yusuke bring us? A golden vest. Alright. Interesting thing to sell later. I don't think there's much anything else here. So instead, what we're gonna do, since we opened up the way, we can claim this chest with an alert capsule. Wait for the enemy to turn around so I don't get caught off guard. And
your true form.
fight you.
All right.
Of course, I did just
That's
get
all.
12,000 yen for fighting a treasure demon. So you could just fight one of those, and you could very easily just get enough to afford it. But again, no real need to spend your money on those sorts of,
I'll reveal your
well,
true form.
games.
It's almost scary how good at. Let's show them what's what.
This'll be interesting.
Big showtime. This is how I really feel. Thanks. You have such good taste. Yeah. Here's a bonus. Excellent.
That's not something you'd expect to see. A disaster shadow basically just exploding at the end of a showtime.
Feel it. Child's play.
Ooh. Whoops!
Shadow spotted. Its
Oh.
strength is unlike the other.
Nope!
Okay. I can see it.
Didn't even break a sweat.
So that could have definitely gone a bit better. Man, went from 0 to 30. Just like that. Nah, well, whatever. Not really that big of a deal. I saw you. So we can just head on over this way, and then get rid of this so we don't have to deal with it again. Perfect. Alright. Now we have this area over here.
Show me your true form. Okay.
That should at least help with the
I learned
alarms.
nothing.
Right, wait for you. And then... First, mini thing. And then we need to find a way to break that. Okay. That looks like a big old trap right there. Then you just gotta... bob and weave. Weave and bob. Make your way carefully through the cameras. And that allows us to get to the actual pig. Also, more easily get these treasures that are just littered about. Alright, so, second golden piggy. G equals P. Right then. And that was 4 because this one is 3.
This is...
U equals A. So this is the other end of where you would get this. And there's a little bit of a sensor right here.
Joker.
Worth a shot.
For real?
Okay, so that's another thing, is that you can just get to the other side here and then break it, so that way you don't have to keep paying it. I don't know why you just wouldn't set it to 0. But at the very least, this does open up a convenient shortcut for us now. What used to be a hindrance is now just a shortcut. This one is huge. Alright, so once again, I'm gonna look to see what the code is. 2319.
Yes!
Alright. And then we can keep going. And this is all just the same as before.
Unforgivable.
And this time, we don't need to keep looking around. Let's head back. And with that,
Yeah.
we can keep on going. Right, with the way opened up, we have ourselves another boss fight that we've already done before. Another
What do you
pin
wanna
device. So let's go ahead and take on this guy. That wasn't too bad. So what's the pin this time? Ah,
Hey,
buttons. Alright, so now we just need to get these in the right position so we can progress onward. However, there is, of course, goodies if we try to go in a different direction. Not that way, though. That way is just a complete dead end.
Joker.
So, left button. Good.
Oh.
And
Let's go.
we have our third will seed in the nearby area.
It seems.
So same device. Let's hit the left button this time. Perfect. Okay. And this will take us all the way around the lock and over to where the will seed is.
What to do?
Okay, this one may be a bit difficult to try to do, and do I want to keep Fox out? The Fox may be a bit more of a hindrance more than anything, so I'll take him out and replace him with Queen, and we'll just go from there.
What are your thoughts?
Let's go.
Let's do this.
And now we fight another Will Seed boss, I guess you could call it. The Guard Dog of Hades,
What's my next
Cerberus. Cerberus is weak to ice, drains fire and gun, and resists nuclear. We may not have been the best of ideas. And knows the skills Agidyne, Mud Agidyne, and Megaton Raid.
It's powerful. You'll want fierce ice to
So, ice is definitely the way to go for this one. Let's see. Mona's next. So I think what I'll do is do Tyrant's Will. Yeah, double magic damage. So I'll do that on myself. For Mona, I'm pretty sure since it doesn't have a level right there, it's not susceptible to status ailments. Oh no, it's Vajra Blast too? Man, finding info on this is not the easiest thing in the world. You guys get to see what else it knows that my notes couldn't find. Let's see. Izanagi isn't the best. Do I have something that would be decent? Darn it, Kaguya! Roxasha, but doesn't know anything good. So I guess I'm down to Shikioji then. That was double what it should have been.
Okay, guys.
Actually, it was more than double. So yeah, this fight can be pretty difficult if you're not really super well prepared for it. I am going to test that nuclear resistance. It is indeed resistant to nuclear. Good to know. Go ahead and heal up everyone. And it knows taunt. Wow, my notes were completely wrong on this one. Thankfully, that actually dealt a really good amount of damage.
Wait, calm down.
In that case, yeah, that worked out pretty well. When in doubt, just use physical.
Let's keep this up.
Ooh, sweet. It's Mazionga. Well, I guess I can get rid of dodge physical. Ooh, growth 3 is his last skill.
It's me like a
Nice. Mona gets Recarm. Don't need Patra. Panther gets Diadama. Don't need Dia. And that's it. And that allows us to enter the Will Seed area.
Kanashiro's stolen from so many people. Now we're taking his will seeds. I suppose it's karma.
Not really so much karma, so much as it's well-deserved. Alright. Go ahead and heal up everyone before we get the SP recovery. Not that it's really necessary. And we get the final Will Seed.
A will seed. Well, that's the last of them for this palace.
So that's the last of Kanashiro's Will Seeds. And we have another accessory added to our repertoire. So, I need to go to equip for that. So Kanashiro's is the Crystal of Gluttony, which gives you a Marakukaja. So, pretty good. Pretty good skill to have, just on anyone, really.
Joker.
Well, actually, before we move that one... Yeah, we gotta move this one over to its proper position. Perfect. And then we move this one to its proper position.
Joker.
The Will Seed's ours. The way is now opened up. And now, we can head on down even further. Alright, so unfortunately, there's still enemies that we need to take down.
Alright.
I still have
It is
freaking
safe for victory.
Kanashiro's thing to lower. So anyway,
There's a shadow. Be careful.
now we've got the warehouse portion here.
Isn't that...
Well, it's a simple enough prospect to get through. First, we have grapple points. Help us get up here. That, I believe, yeah, just drops us back down. But now we just need to... Don't mind if I do. Now we just have to take care of all these security boxes. Alright, cool. That takes care of some of the cameras. We've got a log chest here.
Oh.
With a bead chain. Nice. Alright, so there's one over there. We have ourselves a box right here. That also just jumps down, so we're gonna need to find a way to get over there. Go ahead and make our way over this way. We can jump on over here. And take out another box.
I see.
Not to worry, we still have plenty of places to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, it might be better to try to take down the... Well, alright then.
I have something.
Well... Go ahead and steal that. And try to thin out these enemies.
Alright. It's
almost
too
gotten
weak to
through with
bother
that. Alright, is there anything else? Yes, there is. There's a box over here that we can do something with.
Okay. I can see
With
it.
that, we have now gotten rid of that security level.
All right.
And now I can access the piggy bank. Very simple. I'm up here, bob and weave, and boop it on its nose.
This is...
O plus H equals 10. Simple enough. Go ahead and get out of here, so we don't have to deal with that Orthrus.
Dude! I see.
This is... Hey! Yes! Man...
So now we have to get through this. Okay, so we have a guy over there, and he's turning around. There's another door over here which would potentially help us out.
Show me your true form.
Persona! Go! That's 2 on the floor. Go get him, Queen. It's yours. Not over yet. Persona! Now, let's continue. A spectacular victory.
Okay. I can see
That
it.
enemy is friendly.
Freaking lights. Okay, wait for that to go away. Come over here, and then I can go after
Reveal
this
your
guy.
true form. All right.
And right close to another one of those. Right, so it's right on the other side. I could squeeze through, but it's better to do it that way. Also, kick. Simplifies needing to backtrack. Nothing over this way. Might help if I was still in cover.
Show me your true form. Okay. I can feel
I
it.
felt the
Is there
difference
anything?
in strength
Yes,
in
there
that
was. I
fight.
thought there was something that I missed. More stuff to sell. And again, just continuing onwards. Oh, God! I hate triggering alarms.
Show me your true form. Okay.
I think I might be rushing a
was
bit
really weak.
much. So yeah, this one activates, then the other activates, then they both are, wait, what? Ow, it goes back and then it turns off. That's how that one works. Get rid of that. And we can even grapple up there.
Look, a treasure chest.
So that allows us to get a chest. It just has 3 luck incenses. Nice. And we can even jump down this way. Kind of avoid some problems, although not really much of an avoidance. Alright, just kind of go here. Just kind of stay close to the walls. Stay close to the other walls. And then we can head on down this way, where there's some places for us to potentially jump across. And a place to get up. Alright, well that conveniently enough gets us to where we need to be. So that's convenient. And we can also get the piggy. L equals U plus G, D equals G.
I have something.
And then we can also activate this. And we have a way out. So this just basically takes us to this area over here. So, not really a whole lot that we missed. In fact, we didn't really miss anything.
I can feel it.
Does allow us a shortcut, though. And we have another panel to kick. So that gets rid of all of that. And then we also have the pin. Gold. Alright, so there is that, but then there's also this vault, or, well, crawl space. Not really a vault, it's crawl space. So we just climb up this way. Climb up even more. And that gets us access to this area. Very nice. Also allows us a quick chance to get out of here. If we really wanted to. That would only be if you were choosing not to just automatically teleport once you get the pin done. Okay, so the pin that we need is gold. So let me look it up. 1841.
What was that?
Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's the sort of thing the will seeds would have been really nice to have.
What do you want to do?
Although, there was something that we didn't actually get a chance to see, and that was where that one golden door led to. I missed that. Yeah. It's right down there.
I have something.
I also missed this. Probably got a bit spooked when I triggered those cameras. Okay, so there's definitely a way to get over there without needing to pay. In fact, I think what it was because I didn't bother to go to the grapple point before. Go ahead and get... Or did I go through that grapple point before? I don't think so. Oh, shoot! He spooked me right there. Okay, so there was something that we could get to. If we get up here, go up here, then we can grapple up this way, which gets us to a completely different treasure chest. But it has a snuff soul in it. Okay, I'm trying to think, how do you get past this one? I mean, this one is 20,000 yen.
Thanks.
Pretty sure, it's this way. You climb up here, and then you can jump down this way.
Joker.
And then you kick it. I do what I need to. So yeah, by getting to that, you can very easily get up here and bypass all of the previous puzzle. I mean, that's one way of doing it if you have 20,000 yen to spare. But you don't need to spend that much money if you don't want to. And if you're exploring anyway, there's not really much of a need to spend that money in the first place. With that, the way is open. Whoa. We can go on into the elevator. Well, now that we've gotten that taken care of, we are ready to leave the palace. And in the end, I didn't even need to head back to the safe room once, besides just unlocking it the first time.
Let's take a break.
With that, we're good to head back to the entrance. I feel like they maybe took out one of the things. Then again, there was also... Well, no, because I believe that staircase just leads back up to where the first floor is. I mean, if we really wanted to, I could go unlock it, but it's not really necessary. There's nothing really there. So let's head back to the bank entrance. What's this bad feeling I'm getting?
Come inside. We've much to discuss.
Okay.
What do you think, inmate? Surprised?
I'm sorry, but what the hell is going on?
This is a failsafe to ensure you do not neglect your rehabilitation. It's intended to push you into performing executions. We call it a fusion alarm.
It's a warning system that tells you when you've been slacking off on your duties. When you hear this sound, the first things on your mind should be this place and executions.
You must become stronger for the sake of your rehabilitation.
Executions will be much more severe when the alarm is sounding. The result of this is that any fused personas will be further strengthened.
However, the more executions that you perform during the alarm, the higher the chance of an accident occurring. With that in mind, you must prepare more than usual while performing executions in the midst of an alarm.
The alarm will sound after you've endured numerous repeated battles. Make certain you come here as soon as you hear it. Got that?
Got it.
Good. You'd better make excellent use of the alarm.
So now we get introduced to the fusion alarm. So after we've gone through a couple of battles, and I really do mean a couple, it only takes like 3 or 4 usually before the fusion alarm triggers. But once you've gone through a few battles, a fusion alarm will trigger. You'll know because you'll see the door to the Velvet Room with this red aura, like we just saw before starting the cutscene here. So then the Velvet Room will turn red, and we'll get additional effects to our fusions. So during a fusion alarm, personas that are fused during it will gain additional stat increases, will get different skills, and you'll be able to pass down more skills from the material personas. Using the electric chair, you can also get better, improved items that you wouldn't be able to get normally. However, using the guillotine or the electric chair more than once, and I really do mean more than once, will automatically trigger a fusion accident. So, the accidents can change up all number of different skills on your personas, can give you any random item. More often than not, it'll just give you a persona that has all of the dodge skills, which is completely useless. But it is something that tends to happen. There can be other effects that happen with the accident, and they can have positive effects. But more often than not, you'll just have a persona that has dodge fire, ice, electric, wind, just every status ailment. Or, not status, every elemental property. The best thing that I could recommend if you're going for a fusion here is to save the game before you do any fusions, and then save when you have something that you want. That way, if you want to try to purposefully cause a fusion accident, then at the very least you'll have what you're looking for and you can just reload your save. Also, you can just choose to leave the Velvet Room before doing any fusions and that will cancel it. You can also talk to the wardens to stop the fusion alarm as well if you really don't feel like just doing anything and you just want to go to the Velvet Room for other reasons.
Well then, continue to devote yourself to your rehabilitation.
Twins also love to
Pursue
dance.
rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
Like, they'll just dance during the fusion alarm. I'm not entirely sure why they dance, but they do.
Justine, this one's all you.
Plus, they also have different lines for all of the different properties. Compendium, fusion, the solitary confinement.
You wish to register a persona?
It's slightly different. Let's see. I kind of want to keep Andras as it was before. Most everything else I think I can register. Yeah.
Are you certain?
Alright, and just to show off
There
the
is an alarm in
fusion
effect.
alarm. So the personas that you can get is exactly the same. You can't get like super high level personas because then you wouldn't be able to fuse them. But we can try to fuse something else. There is also, not that, we can also get various items. So we can get a much better equipment or skill cards than we would ordinarily get.
Accessory.
With, like, say, Isanagi, we get Life Search plus Endurance plus 8 if we made it into an item from the Fusion Alarm. And we can hit Triangle to see its normal stats. So, it basically just gets plus 3 to Endurance from that. Kaguya
Talk to your protector.
gives you plus 20 extra defense. Not really much else that's different. Something like McCoy would be Dakunda before, but now it's Dekaja. High Pixie would have been Magaru before, but now it's Garuda. It's basically a step up from what you would have ordinarily gotten. So if it's a single target, it goes into multi-target. If it's multi-target, it goes to the next tier single target. So that's how the items work.
We're gonna chop 'em up
Let's see. Well, that's just advanced
Get ready
fusions.
for this.
Let's see. I could try Pisaka.
I see.
Yeah, we'll go for a
This is certainly a
Pisaka.
powerful
So you can see
persona.
that we have, despite having barely any skills to pass down, we can pass down a lot of skills to
Choose which
Pisaka.
skills to inherit.
Physical skills. Not really a lot. I actually don't like that combination. High
It's a
Pixie?
pretty strong one.
I can pass down Medea, but I think that'll be fine. Maybe a different persona altogether. Andras and McCoy. I think I could probably do that. That'll probably work. So, for Kinki,
Choose which skills to inherit.
let's go ahead and... Ooh, Retaliating Body. Decreases damage from attacks at target's weakness. That's not really good. I think we'll go for Skillful Combo. Gross 1. Dekunda. Let's go for... He already has Vajra Blast. Let's go for Dormina. Skullcracker, why not? Problem is that if there's not really a lot of good skills to pass down, then just having a ton of them just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And I guess Sleep Boost, since I'm passing down Dormina.
Power.
So now we'll show off just how the fusions look during a fusion alarm.
I see.
So you see all the different boosted stats. And we have potential skill changes. So skill mutations can only happen during a fusion alarm. So we've seen skill mutations in other Persona games, but this is how it works in Royal. Has to be for a fusion alarm. It does it for a couple random skills. And you can see exactly what skills it is, say no to it, or see what sort of changes you get. So, a little bit of a shame, but let's go ahead and do it. Mind Slice and Lullaby. Okay, that's actually not all that bad. Lullaby still works with Sleep Boost, so it was actually a positive change. Usually it's not, it's usually something completely different. Alright, so now we get Sludge Hammer, potential Dizzy. I mean, I have medium physical, and that's also medium physical, so let's just get rid of Vajra Blast. Dodge Psychokinesis. I guess I can get rid of Rakukaja for that. Next is Bad Beat. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, when they say like you can get some unexpected results if you use it in a fusion, which means that would guarantee it being a fusion accident. But every time you use it, then they basically say like it's a strain of Gaiety or the electric chair seems finicky. So regardless, the next one will automatically be a fusion accident. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick.
I should write something.
Because I also want to show off what happens during the accident.
Now, let us observe.
One of my this is an alarm fusion.
Okay, so if we use Kinki, we'll just, for the sake of example, we'll go for Kushinada. That's much higher than what we are going to go for, but it's not really all that expensive.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Wow, not really all that much. Let's go for Save Your Bloodline. I guess because it's a special skill, or trait. And then Agi, Bufu, Diarahan. Unfortunately, I can't pass down the signature move. That sucks. But altogether not surprising. Counter-Strike. And Regenerate.
This should be
Doesn't really matter all that much. But we'll see what happens. So instead of Kushinada, we get Orthrus. So that's the sort of crap that can happen. So instead of getting all of those skills, we instead get something that gives a medium chance to inflict any status ailment we want. Yeah. Not really, it's pretty freaking useless. So yeah, anytime there's a fusion accident, you are immediately kicked out.
Hey!
Right. Okay, let me reload the save so that way I have what I want back. Alright, with the save reloaded and I have my... wrong thing. And I have Kin Key back. The weird thing is that considering how much I showed of that whole underground vault section, I think we're probably good to call it a day right here. Bit of a shame because I did want to try to actually fight Kanashiro this time, but I think it may just be in the best interest of everyone, and by everyone I mean me, if we just call it a day right here. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Or is the Velvet Room still under lockdown? Looks like it's still under lockdown for some reason. Anyway, we are leaving the palace, and then we are immediately going to be sending the calling card. This time around, we are definitely going to be taking on Kanashiro's shadow and finishing off the palace. Except if there's a chance to potentially hang out with, say, Kasumi. If we can hang out with Kasumi, then we will delay it by a day. But still, regardless, we are going to be taking on Kanashiro's shadow, being done with the palace here, and then continuing to develop our confidants. So until next time, everyone, take care.